My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Okay, so this part is gonna be on APTS Sussex, a little bit political and controversial because I've mentioned some stuff. Now I'm gonna start with child Q. I did a video on that. Okay, there's this. There's Nadine White. I follow her now. Whenever she posts something, most likely I will come across it. Okay, new. The black schoolgirl known as Child Q, who was strip searched by police while on her period, has thanked people, quote, across the world, and quotes, for their support. As her family's lawyer says, she's launched a civil proceeding against the Metropolitan Police. That's a given. That's definitely a given. All right. The school is being sued too. Thank you. That's good. The school is being sued too. Quote, Child Q seek to hold both institutions to account, including through cast iron commitment to ensure this never happen again to any other child. And quote, Solicitor Channel Dulcie said, this is the way to go. This is the way to go because there's so many other black young men, young women who will get almost the same treatment. If people turn a blind eye, this is, that will be continuing. It will continue. So I'm glad they're doing that. It's usually, it's not fun to go to the process of the legal system, but sometimes you have to do it. You have to do it to defend your children because you are the only one there to protect them, to shield them. Now she's a grown adult. What is it? At that time, how old was she? I think 15, 2 years ago, 15, 16, 17. Now she's 17. So yeah, the parents need to stand up and show this should not happen. Protect her. All right. So I'm glad they're doing it. A lot of time, I know sometimes I sound so harsh. I feel bad for saying that. So, people should not, whatever pain is pain. Nobody should be going to pain. But sometimes I really hate myself for saying it, that certain, due to the choices, the way the Brits and some Americans too. Let's not forget America is a bit on the verge of going the same direction. When they vote for certain people and we see their behavior, their action, but people still vote for him, for those people. And I keep on saying maybe it was good for them to go through the pain that they're going. But I really hate myself for saying it. Nobody should be going through pain. But I hope this is why sometimes when I pray for let the blind see, I just hope people who are blind see the nonsense that they're being presenting to them. I bookmark some stuff at the end of this video. You will see some of the things that I'm talking about. They're doing their unethical behavior while in power, but you see people still voting for them. All right. So I'm glad the parents I sort of branch off a little bit, but I'm glad the parents are sticking up and filing and the suit. It's very well deserved. They have to do that. Okay. Yes, we all have her back. Okay. Can't help but cry when I think about her. You guys should listen to that video when I was reading some of the things. It's very heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking. Any women who understand during the time of the month, it's not a very comfortable thing, but the thing that they made her do, it's heartbreaking and very embarrassing. Okay, can't help but cry when I think about her. I hope she gets the justice she deserves. They have to pay for what they've done to her. Yeah, and those police who made her did what they did need to be fired. Should never be hired ever again. Okay, 9,088 children strip searched by the Met Police, including 2,360 under age of 16. Oh my God. What? This is new to me, and that's a threat. would like to make a small donation to her legal fees, please, okay, visit the legal team website. If you are looking to offer support and donate to Child Q, here is the contact information of their legal team and the family newest statement after this story has gone internationally public. All right, so that's okay. What is this now? Okay. I like to buy her a mother's gift, but understand the need for anonymity. Is there, I mean, donation to her legal team, I think is the best way to go. Okay, is there a way to pass one on via a lawyer or media intermediary? Okay, Child Q and her family have requested that her school not be identified. Many are ignoring this request with total disregard for her privacy. By now, she probably graduated because this thing was like 2 years ago. All right, let's see here. Bat Murphy solicitor just for kids. Press statement 18 March 2022. That was yesterday. Child Q update. Child Q and her family have taken a decision not to give interviews to the press at this stage in an effort to protect Child Q and her privacy. The family requests that there be no speculation as to their identities or the identity of Child Q schools, which could in turn result in Child Q identity becoming known. That makes sense. Child Q said, quote, I want to thank the thousands of people across the world of all backgrounds who have offered me support, both publicly and through a message conveyed to my legal team following everything I've been through. I know I am not alone. That was a quote. Child Q's mother said, quote, we now look to the Independent Office for Police Conduct, IOPC, to make sure there is an effective investigation into the officers involved so they are individually held to account and face real consequences for what they have done. Quote, we expect the school to reflect on the finding of the study and Hackney Safeguarding Children Partnership report and take necessary action against all members of staff involved. Chanel Dulcie, a solicitor specializing in policing misconduct and claims against public authorities at Brad Murphy said, quote, Child Q has launched civil proceeding against the Metropolitan Police and relevant school. She seeks to hold both institutions to account, including through cast iron commitment to ensure this never happens again to any other child. Quote, the Metropolitan Police has seemed incapable of reform for generations, and it is difficult to say that will ever change. Nevertheless, this is a pivotal time for the Metropolitan Police as it awaits the appointment of a new commissioner, and to the family are calling on the Home Secretary and Mayor of London to ensure that only someone willing to declare publicly the persistence of institutional racism and institutional sexism in the Metropolitan Police is appointed. Quote, the family expect the new commissioner to include affected communities and designing a plan to rid the force of these diseases and to affect that plan as a priority, end quote. Florence Cole, education and community care solicitor at Just for Kids Law said, quote, from the education aspect, there is still ongoing correspondence with the school following the initial complaint launched by Child Q and her mother in 2020, in which they seek to hold the school to account and to ensure this never happen again to any other child. That's the way to go. You have to hold the school account and the police. I don't know about the teacher. The teacher who smells something, maybe, okay, I'm not gonna, but the steps that follow where the school felt like they have to call the police, whoever within the school who called the police, that's where the thing comes. The teacher itself who smelled the weed or whatever it may be, I don't think I will punish her, but the person in command after the teacher who smelled, who claimed there was weed or whatever, the next one, that's the one should be and somewhat be reprimanded for what they did, who felt like a police should be the next step instead of calling the parent, you know? So imagine if she did have that in her or something like that. But anyway, let's leave that. The parents are taking the proper step. I'm in agreement with the parents. All right, let's go into some of these threads that I came across. Okay. 9,088 children strip searched by the Met Police, including 2,360 under the age of 16. Let's go into that and then I'll come back out. Okay, there's this. I got strip searched 3 times in one night. What the hell? Young people and youth workers with Pickett and Hackney Police Station over the state-sanctioned sexual assault of child Q. These are their stories. What? Okay, this is a threat. Okay, quote, imagine being 14, 15, 16. You in a room with grown men, four strangers, grown men telling you, take off your clothes, bend over and squat. What in the name? Why are they watching you? And the funny thing is they are bantering. They're laughing about it. Oh my God. Tonight, 18 March, young people, youth workers, parents, teachers, and others are gathering at Stoke Newington Police Station to protest the case of child Q. Here are some of their stories. Oh my God. So this one, I'm not even going to go in it. I know it's already discussing. What do the parents do after that? Those other kids. So she got strip searched 3 times. These are freaking pedophiles and the who carry a badge. Oh my God. Young people and youth workers. Okay, I know I'm going to be traumatized with that. Okay, but this is worth noting. People needs to go who experience this kind of thing, if they don't have the fun, need to go on social media. Okay, this is, oh my God, this is an outrage, an abuse of power, surely. Yeah, I think so too. To then read, they laugh about it is horrendous. Okay, and how many were girls? That's the thing I want to know. Not that it makes any difference to the evilness of it. My goodness, I'm not even going to go into that. Let's go back out. There was another thread here. Okay, visit the legal team website. So that's for donation thing here. Let's see here. Okay, an update. Okay, here's Child Q legal team newest statement. Read this joint update on your recent work Child Q case with commentary from Child Q and her family. I guess this was the statement that I just read. I'm not gonna go in it. All right, so that's that. All right, let's go to the next tweet that I have bookmarked. I cannot believe this. Next tweet. Okay, so that's that. Crowds gathering at Stoke Newington Police Station to demand justice for child Q. This is the thing. Those people who are strip searching your children, they all are in position, their bodies are in perfect position where they could turn a blind eye. And this is why, you guys, when it's time to vote, don't vote based on sentimental or your race will be protected of certain things. At some point it's gonna be you. I've been saying that. People like what's her name, Butler, this type of MPs, or is it MPs they call, member of parliament, with morality, with core values, these are the people to vote for when at the heat of the moment they stand for the truth. And I'm glad to see different skin tone over here, because it matters to all of them. It matters to all of them, because the only people that they're protecting, people of position, are the people with money, the royal family, and upper social class. That they know they cannot mess with. So you individually, when it's time to vote, you need to vote the right way, where we don't care who you are, you be treated fairly. That's all people want. All right.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.